So Dan's unloading the canoe and we are at the Wolf Lake access point for Kawartha Highlands. We're going to go for a paddle today. It'll be the first time that we have our canoe out on the water, and it's the first time that Dan and I will be paddling together.
Wish us luck.
Let's see if our relationship survives this. Well, here we go. I haven't been in a canoe for probably 5 or 6 years, and Dan and I have never paddled together. We both have kayaks, and I've paddled the kayak a couple of years ago, but I'm not a strong swimmer either, so I am wearing a life jacket today, and we're ready to go. Here we are here. We've come in Ann Struthers Lake Road, and we're at the Wolf Lake access point. We're going to travel down here, do this little tiny 140 meter portage, and then come back into Crab Lake for looking at some campsites and such. We have a site booked for a couple of weeks from now, and it looks like campsites are opening June 1st, backcountry campsites. This is a great trip to take if you're a beginner and you just want to have this little portage and you don't want to be traveling all over the place. It's a great way to get your feet wet and test out your gear loadout without being miles and miles and miles from civilization. All these white marks along here are cottages, so there are people around. Okay, Dan's gonna go out and try the canoe by himself. See how it paddles solo. What model is this boat, Dan?
Scott Tomogamy.
A Scott Tomogamy. How long is it?
15.4.
A 15.4 Scott Tomogamy. You can tell we're both used to getting into kayaks now because we get in differently than you do in a canoe. Dan is taking a canoe paddle and a kayak paddle because he is going solo. Now see, that looks like it's handling a lot better than it was when Dan and I were in it together. It was very tippy. Look how high the front end of that canoe, oh dear. Look how high the front end of that is.
Way better.
Hi, Dan.
Hi. I didn't drown.
You didn't drown. You came home to me safe.